Hey, my name is Shruti and welcome to another crochet vlog. Hi, my name is Shruti and welcome to another crochet vlog. I'm so excited for this week's video. We are doing a bunch of crocheting, of course. I worked on a couple of orders. I worked on a new pattern and then released the tester call for it. So I'm really excited to see how that goes. I worked on some projects for myself, like this little guy. I haven't decided if I should advertise him as a headphone holder, but technically I do crochet him headphones usually, so I need to make those still for maybe next week. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. Let's get into it. It is Monday night and I finished work and everything, and it's actually pretty late. It's like 11 p.m. and I just thought I would crochet a little bit. So I'm working on a jumbo sunflower turtle order, and I have a couple of the pieces already finished. And I was working on these on my commute to work like last week, and so I finished the shell, the head, it's like as big as my head, and then I finished 3 of the fins before I lost yarn chicken on one of them. And then I also have a tail somewhere around here. Here's the tail. And I'm gonna finish working on this fin. I have a fresh ball of yarn and I use Premier Parfait XL for these. And this is like my most popular pattern that I sell on my Etsy. People really like it, and so do I. And I also sell a lot of plushies. I think I made like 8 or 9 of these last year, which is crazy because they're so large. I don't always have them available in my store because I like don't want too many of them at the same time. But I do have one in like turquoise and then like a bright yellow petals that is available if anyone is interested in that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and work on finishing the fin and then attaching all the pieces together, and that might be honestly all I get to today, but I just thought I would at least get it started. Okay, here's the finished item. So this is the jumbo sunflower turtle, and then we have the little budgie. Both of these are ready to ship, so I'm gonna go ahead and put them into boxes. And this is the other jumbo sunflower turtle that I was talking about in the turquoise and kind of like lemon yellow petals. Also super cute, and they look so funny piled on top of each other. Okay, let's do a little recap of the orders that we have going on this week. So we have a jumbo sunflower turtle, we have a little budgie, and then we have a small sunflower turtle. So I've already finished and packed up both the big sunflower turtle and the budgie. So the only thing left is the small sunflower turtle. And on my last flight, which you might have seen, like I posted a bunch of videos from my flights, I actually made a bunch of different parts for the sunflower turtles since I get so many orders for them. So I actually have a ton of the shells for the small size, but I do need to make all of the rest of it. So I need to add on petals and then do the fins. So a good amount of work there, and this will definitely be something that I will be doing on my commute this week. It's just like adding on these petals and like working on all of them because I might as well just finish them and have them all ready for the next order. And then the other thing I'm working on is my fruit slice pattern. So this should be out, I'm not sure exactly when actually, but I have a couple more to finish up, and it's really just like the small details. For example, in this kiwi, I want to add some black seeds, and I have a couple other like tiny details like that to add to these before I can take the final pictures and then release the tester call. So excited about that. The other thing I've been working on is this guy. If you saw, we were working on him last video as well. So he's starting to look cuter and cuter. He has his eyes in now, and he definitely needs the rest of his face. So he's gonna get some eyebrows, a little mustache, and a little beard that will go like this, so it won't look as empty on the sides. And then he also gets a little hood. And the other thing that I missed on him that I need to do is like clothing borders. If you can see like these rims, I like to add that on the other parts as well. And then this guy will be done as well. And this is just, you know, for us, not going to be going anywhere. Yeah, so that's kind of the status. I might work on laying out these fruit slices right now and just see where we're at with them. Okay, so these are all of the fruit slices. So we have a watermelon, a orange, a lemon, a lime, a guava slice, Where's my grapefruit? Oh, grapefruit, dragon fruit. This is an apple, unfinished. Cantaloupe and kiwi. Oh, this is my cantaloupe. And then these are all like scratch ones, like when I was like playing around with colors. I think both of these are scratch cantaloupes. This is a scratch dragon fruit, another cantaloupe, and then these two are grapefruit attempts. But I really like how this grapefruit turned out. Let me go a bit closer so you can see all of them. I think this for every pattern I make, but I think this might be my cutest pattern yet. So all the work that's remaining is to add, I think I want to add some seeds for the guava in white or cream, and then some black seeds for the apple, and then black seeds for the kiwi. And just like kind of close these up. And then I'm not sure if I want to add keychains on them yet. I might take some pictures of them without keychains and then add on keychains after. But I'm going to go ahead and work on that right now. Okay, and then I wanted to show the fruit slices like next to me so you can get like a size reference. Oh boy. I actually really love these. I think they're gonna make like super cute keychains to go on bags, and they're just like super fun to like play with. And I think they would make like great gift sets, like if you wanted to gift a bunch of people like each a different fruit slice. But you know, I always think whatever pattern I'm working on is like the cutest pattern ever. So we'll have to see how it does in the tester call. Okay, I have a super exciting update. I finished working on this guy. Look at how cute he is. And I kind of gave some context in the last video, but this is based on Neil, and he has a little hoodie that you can put on him. And I have a pattern out for this guy. It's like the Queso the Gamer pattern. I did base it off of Neil, but I published a pattern with the colors of like Queso just because like that's more popular with people. But you can of course customize it for your own like favorite gamer. I'm gonna make the headphones as well maybe later, but this made me so nostalgic because it reminded me of the first plushie I ever made, which was actually a gift for Neil as well. I made this Baby Yoda, and I know it seems like, to myself, it seems like really good for a first project, but this took so much trial and error. I think I made every part like 2 to 3 times. This ear, which one is it? This ear I had to like hack off and then like sew back on in like a really like weird way, and like I thought it was so screwed. But yeah, honestly, like I think it's pretty good. And it's crazy to see like, you know, this was like one that I followed a YouTube video for, like step by step. I copied it to a T, and like this is like my own pattern, like own design. And so it's like kind of crazy to see where this journey has come from, all from making, you know, starting off from making Neil some gifts. So yeah, super cute. And I just wanted to add that I have crocheted before this. I just had never tried amigurumi, so I had crocheted a couple of tops. I would still say I was like very much a beginner, but I think I had crocheted like 2 or 3 like kind of like tank tops. And then this was the first time I was experimenting with amigurumi, so like working in rounds, stuffing, eyes, all those things were things that I got for this project. And yeah, that journey has, you know, taken me so far. Yeah, so crazy. And I literally love him. I will show you a side by side with Neil in it. No, I'm not.
Made a piece.
Okay, that's it for tonight. It's Tuesday. Tomorrow I plan on mainly focusing on like taking pictures of some of these and hopefully working on the sunflower turtle order. And yeah. I'm stuck at a red light, so I thought I'd give a quick little update. But I finished taking pictures of the fruit slices, and I really love how they turned out. As usual, I think it might be the best pattern yet, but we'll see. So I'm going to do the tester call soon, so definitely check that out if you're interested, or the pattern, depending on when you're watching this video. I think that's pretty much everything I'm going to work on today. Maybe this evening I'll try and work on the sunflower turtle that I need to work on, as well as posting the actual tester call. I typically just like will not have patience and will post it as soon as I can. So we'll see. Because of my long commute, it would be so efficient if I could like film in the car and give my updates then, but I'll need to figure out some sort of like tripod situation or some easy way, and then also see like how the noise is. But yeah. Now approaching. Doors are closing. Please stay clear and hold on. Just thought I would give a little update. So I finished shipping out the 3 orders that I had this week. I had the jumbo sunflower turtle, the little budgie, and then the small sunflower turtle. So all 3 of those are on their way to their new homes, which is super exciting. And yeah, I definitely have noticed that I have way less orders. Like I looked at my, order page today and I was like, oh, it's empty. And I don't think it's been empty for like maybe like over a year. So I definitely think that Etsy somehow recognized I was busier during the time of planning my wedding, and like maybe I just wasn't as active on the page or something, and like stopped promoting my page as much, or I'm not sure exactly what happened. But it is weird because I didn't like close my store or do anything that would actually say like I'm not, super active. So I'm not sure, or if it's just like by chance, or like people just aren't shopping as much, which is like of course, possible. But I do want to take advantage of the gap in plushie order sales to focus on my website. I definitely need to finish that up and launch that. And then the other thing that I have in progress is working on a pattern. So currently the tester call is out. I'm not sure what status it'll be at when this video goes out. But I have a tester call out, so I'm just waiting to get enough testers, and then we'll test and release the pattern. And yeah, I think this pattern is super cute. It's not getting that much attention, so it's possible that other people don't agree. But personally, I thought it was one of the cutest ones I've made. So yeah, it just goes to show it's really hard to predict how well like patterns will do. But yeah, I definitely want to keep working on more patterns this year. I want to have like a regular cadence as well of like creating the pattern, doing the pattern test, and then releasing the pattern. So I definitely need to like figure out that whole cycle and make it super seamless, because I have too many pattern ideas and I need to get them out one at a time. So yeah, those are kind of the focuses, especially since like the actual plushie making part of my business seems to be slowing down a little. These are the areas that I kind of will be like working on instead. Okay, I'm getting a call, and I think that's going to be it for my update. Okay, and that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for coming along for a week in the life. Of course, I did, all my regular work and life stuff, but I like to squish in a little crochet in there as much as possible. So definitely very realistic in terms of how much time I actually have to spend. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one.